How to start interest in English. Introduction. English is not merely a subject taught in schools, it is a living bridge that connects people to knowledge, confidence, and global opportunity. Many individuals struggle with English for years and assume the problem lies in their intelligence, background, or age. In reality, the true reason is much simpler and often overlooked. They never developed genuine interest in the language. Without interest, learning becomes a burden. With interest, learning becomes a natural process that grows quietly over time. Most learners see English as difficult because they approach it the wrong way. They treat it like mathematics or science, something that must be memorized and tested. But language does not work that way. A language is absorbed, not forced. Children learn their mother tongue without grammar books, exams, or fear of mistakes. They listen first. They hear sounds repeatedly. Slowly, those sounds gain meaning. The same principle applies to English, regardless of age. The human brain does not reject language, it only rejects pressure. Interest is the foundation of all learning. When interest is absent, the mind resists and looks for excuses to escape. When interest is present, the mind opens naturally. This book is designed to help you build interest first, because interest creates momentum. Once interest grows, effort feels lighter, and progress happens without constant struggle. Many learners make the same mistake at the beginning. They start with grammar rules, memorization, and fear of speaking incorrectly. This approach often destroys motivation before learning truly begins. English should not enter your life through fear. It should enter through your ears, eyes, and emotions. Listening to English, watching English, and feeling English are far more powerful in the early stages than studying rules. Another important truth must be clearly understood. English does not belong to native speakers. It is a global language used. It is a global language used daily by millions of people who learned it as a second or third language. Accent, mistakes, or slow progress do not reflect intelligence. They reflect exposure. What truly matters is consistency and familiarity, not perfection. This book follows a simple philosophy. You listen more than you speak. You understand before you try to be perfect. You make English part of your daily environment. You allow your ears and mind to slowly accept English as something familiar, not foreign. The lessons that follow are designed to build comfort, interest, and confidence step by step. Grammar and speaking ability will improve naturally when your brain becomes comfortable with English sounds and patterns. This is not a shortcut. It is a realistic, patient, and stress-free approach. When followed with consistency, English will slowly stop feeling like a foreign language and begin to feel like a natural part of your life. Lesson 1. Understanding why interest comes before learning. Interest is the engine that drives learning. Without it, even the best teachers and materials fail to produce results. With it, even limited resources become powerful. Before learning English, it is important to understand why interest matters more than intelligence or talent. When a person is interested in something, attention comes naturally. There is no need for pressure or force. Think about how people remember movie dialogues, song lyrics, or sports facts without conscious effort. This happens because interest activates memory. The brain enjoys what it finds interesting, and it remembers what it enjoys. Many English learners associate the language with fear. Fear of grammar mistakes, fear of pronunciation, Fear of being judged. This fear blocks curiosity, and without curiosity, interest cannot grow. The first step toward learning English is not study, it is removing fear. English should feel safe, not threatening. English should never be treated as an exam subject alone. It should be treated as communication, entertainment, and exposure. When English enters your life through stories, videos, conversations, and music, your brain begins recognizing patterns naturally. This pattern recognition is the real beginning of language learning. At this stage, speaking and writing are not priorities. The focus should be on understanding sounds and meaning. Your ears must first become comfortable with English. Once the ears accept the language, the mind follows. Speaking before listening creates frustration, but listening before speaking builds confidence. Confusion is not failure. It is a natural part of learning. You do not need to understand everything. Even understanding 20 or 30% is enough in the beginning. Over time, understanding grows automatically. The mind adjusts when it is allowed to learn at its own pace. The purpose of this lesson is simple but powerful. Stop fighting English. Stop forcing results. Allow English to come to you naturally, and interest will grow on its own. Lesson 2. Listening so the brain accepts English as its own language. Listening is the most powerful skill in language learning. Before you spoke your first language, you listened for years. English must follow the same path. Listening trains the brain in ways no textbook can. Daily listening helps your brain recognize pronunciation, rhythm, common words, and natural expressions. When listening becomes regular, the brain starts predicting words and phrases. This is how fluency begins, quietly and naturally. You should listen to English even when you do not fully understand it. This is not wasted time. This trains your ears. Just as music becomes familiar through repetition, English sounds become meaningful over time. At first, English may feel fast and unclear. With exposure, it slows down in your mind. Night listening is especially powerful. At night, the mind is relaxed. When you listen to English before sleeping, your subconscious mind absorbs. Your subconscious mind absorbs the language without resistance. 10 to 20 minutes every night is enough to create long-term change. Avoid translating every word. Translation interrupts the flow of learning. Instead, focus on understanding the general idea. Meaning is more important than perfection. Over time, English stops sounding strange and starts sounding familiar. That familiarity is the birth of interest. Lesson 3. Learning through English movies and series. Movies and series are powerful tools for language learning because they combine sound, emotion, and story. This combination makes learning effortless and enjoyable. Watching English content with English subtitles allows the eyes and ears to work together. When you hear a word and see it written, memory becomes stronger. You do not need to pause constantly or understand every sentence. Let the story guide you. Understanding grows through context. Facial expressions, actions, and situations help the brain understand meaning naturally. Regular exposure to movies and series improves conversation skills, sentence flow, and cultural understanding. When English feels entertaining instead of stressful, interest grows automatically. Movies turn learning into experience, not effort. Lesson 4. Using English songs to build emotional connection. Songs connect language with emotion, and emotion strengthens memory. When English is connected to feeling, it becomes unforgettable. Listening to slow English songs with clear pronunciation helps improve rhythm and pronunciation. Repeating songs, reading lyrics, and singing along create familiarity and confidence. Grammar does not matter here. Feeling the language matters. When English enters your emotions, interest becomes permanent. Songs make English personal, not academic. Lesson 5. Building a daily English habit. Consistency matters more than duration. One English video every day is more powerful than long study sessions done rarely. A simple routine works best. Light listening during the day and one English video at night. Night listening allows the subconscious mind to absorb patterns naturally. Choose calm, positive, guide-style content. Learning should feel safe. Pressure destroys interest, while encouragement builds it. Lesson 6. Thinking in English and sustaining interest. The final stage of learning is mental acceptance. When small thoughts begin appearing in English, progress becomes natural. This should not be forced. It happens automatically after enough listening. Speaking comes when the mind feels ready. Interest remains strong when English becomes part of daily life, not a task. Reading small texts, watching content, and listening daily keeps the language alive. English is not learned in a day, but interest can be built in weeks. Once interest is strong, fluency is only a matter of time. Lesson 7. Removing the fear of mistakes. One of the strongest barriers to learning English is the fear of making mistakes. Many learners remain silent not because they do not know words, but because they are afraid of being wrong. This fear slowly kills interest. Language is not meant to be perfect in the beginning. It is meant to be used. Every fluent speaker once made countless mistakes, but they continued despite them. Mistakes are not signs of weakness. They are signs of movement. When a learner accepts mistakes as part of growth, the mind relaxes. A relaxed mind learns faster. English should feel like a space where experimentation is allowed, not a place of judgment. When fear leaves, curiosity returns, and interest grows naturally. The goal is not to avoid mistakes, but to stop fearing them. Confidence does not come from correctness. It comes from comfort. When you are comfortable with English, improvement follows automatically. Lesson 8. Creating an English environment around you. Language grows faster when it surrounds you. You do not need to move to another country to create another country to create an English environment. Small changes in daily life are enough. When English appears regularly in your surroundings, the brain begins accepting it as normal. This can include listening to English while traveling, watching English content during free time, or reading short English texts casually. The purpose is not study, but presence. When English becomes part of your daily environment, interest stays alive without effort. An environment shapes habits. When English is always nearby, learning becomes natural instead of forced. Lesson 9. Learning words through context, not memorization. Many learners try to memorize long word lists, but forget them quickly. Words learned without context do not stay in memory. Language is remembered when it is connected to situations, emotions, and stories. When you hear a word in a movie, a song, or a story, it carries meaning. Your brain remembers not just the word, but the situation in which it was used. This is how vocabulary grows naturally. Learning through context reduces pressure. You stop chasing words and allow words to come to you. Over time, vocabulary builds quietly and effectively. Lesson 10. Reading light English without pressure. Reading should not feel heavy. In the early stages, reading simple English helps reinforce listening. Short articles, stories, or dialogues are enough. The goal is familiarity, not speed. When you read lightly and regularly, sentence structure becomes familiar. You begin recognizing patterns without studying grammar. Reading supports listening and strengthens understanding. There is no need to look up every unknown word. Understanding the general idea is enough. Comfort matters more than accuracy at this stage. Lesson 11. Speaking when the mind is ready. Speaking should never be rushed. It is the result of listening, not the beginning. When you listen enough, speaking starts naturally. Words come without force. Sentences form without fear. When you begin speaking, start small. Simple sentences. Everyday topics. There is no need to impress anyone. Speaking is a skill built through use, not evaluation. When speaking feels safe, progress accelerates. Comfort creates confidence, and confidence creates fluency. Lesson 12. Staying consistent during slow progress. Language learning is not always visible. Some days you feel improvement, some days you feel stuck. This is normal. Progress happens quietly beneath the surface. Consistency matters more than motivation. Even on days when interest feels low, small exposure keeps the connection alive. Trust the process. Language grows through repetition, not intensity. Patience protects interest. When you accept slow progress, learning becomes sustainable. Lesson 13. Making English a lifelong companion. The final stage is not fluency, but integration. When English becomes part of your identity, learning never truly stops. You use English to explore ideas, stories, and knowledge, not just to pass exams. Interest remains strong when English is connected to purpose. Whether for career, communication, or personal growth, English becomes a tool, not a goal. When English is part of your life, improvement becomes automatic. This is not the end of learning. It is the beginning of ease. Closing reflection. This book does not promise instant fluency. It offers something more valuable, a sustainable relationship with English. When fear disappears, interest grows. When interest grows, learning becomes natural. Allow English to enter your life gently, and it will stay with you for a lifetime.